Pie charts can be an amazing way to visualize how much each part plays in the whole. So, for example, sales breakdown, product sales, whatever it is. The problem with pie charts is the more data points you add, the more confusing and convoluted the pie chart gets. Until a certain point, it kind of gets unreadable. This is kind of like when you don't have enough pie and you're trying to cut everything into little tiny slivers and they all just end up falling apart and no one's really happy because honestly, everyone wants a decent slice of pie. So in Google Sheets, there's a different chart that's going to be much easier to use in this regard. And so let's start by just copying this data over and we're going to use this one as our source reference here. And so let's go ahead and select this data, insert and chart, and we're going to select a bar chart. So once we've found the bar chart, we can put that in there and bring this over here. So this is slightly more useful, but we still want to make a couple more tweaks to make this fit our needs. So one thing we want to do here is rank these in order. So if this is your source data, you could just select this, right click, come down here, and then sort range. And then what we want to do is sort by the number column. So in this case, N. And we want to sort Z to A, so the biggest is at the top. And so if we do that, and now that it's sorted, it becomes much more useful as you can immediately see the top performers at the top and then going down to the bottom. Now, if you have your data maybe in a different tab or in a different place, what you could do instead of trying to sort it manually is we could just add a sort and then we could pull in that data. So for example, if this was our source data, then we can do comma and column 2 and then false to sort descending, just like that. And so this will work even if our sales table was on a different sheet, just like this. And so let's wrap up by doing our sort again. This time we'll pull from this sheet. And again, make sure we go down to the bottom, column 2 and false for descending. So that way we see the top one at the top. Now, if you want to actually reverse sort it, have the smallest at the top, then you just change this to true. And it'll be sorted just like that. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to check out the other videos on our channel for more tutorials on both Google Sheets and AppScript. And as always, have a great day.